Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from the University of Washington.
I tell you, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now Penix. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A give left side to Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, Penix from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
Penix going to look to throw on first down. Setting up the screen, here's Algier. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing on second down, Penix. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Geno. Outright to Smith and Jigba. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a second and short. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Play action. It's Smith. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 40 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Throwing on first down is Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 2. In motion goes McLeod. On second down, it's Penix. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw, Penix. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. Robinson up the middle. Breaks a tackle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They'll throw with Penix. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call with it. Just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion. Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Penix on third down. That's complete right around the 8. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. They'll roll him out right. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards that time for number 14. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Batted by the linebacker, but still adjusts and makes the catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Arnold Ebiketie gets there for the stop. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Smith. Flushed out right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Walker. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Well, Bijan Robinson and the Falcons back onto the field. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield and get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, Penix. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To the air, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts. As the first half is winding down, and the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Rolling to his right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The final shot here before break. Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So we are at halftime. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try for the first with Walker. And some room to work. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. They'll try the air now with Smith. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him now to this point. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here's Walker, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from capturing the lead. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. And that is caught for the 2 points. Could have been up 1 with a point after, but they go for 2. It worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you're up 1 or 2, a field goal can still get you.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the 2nd half now. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Penix working out of the gun here. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And looking to throw, Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. Here's Penix. Able to complete this one to McLeod. 7 yards there and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Penix. His throw incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
On the give, here's Robinson. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Penix on 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Robinson, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It goes as a loss of 6, and now 3rd down. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Michael Penix, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. So Geno and the Seahawks down 21-16. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Smith's going to throw it. And that's complete to Brown. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He's back to throw. That's caught by Pitts. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up now on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. This is Robinson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Back to throw. That is caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Smith to throw. They'll roll him out right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session. So possession in overtime first goes to the Atlanta Falcons, and we are back underway. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Back-to-back completions, and that puts them in enemy territory.
And we're always looking for that elusive term momentum, aren't we? And I think they're building it with the back-to-back completions. Now they feel like they can either take a shot or continue to build it the way that they're doing now. Safe throws, get it to their playmakers, and see what happens.
That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Now Penix. Into the hands of London. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Hand off now to Robinson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Penix to throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. They accomplish what they set out to do as they will take the lead here in overtime. Coup for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. First throw here in overtime for Smith. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. To throw is Smith. Gets this to Fant, and he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Gets this complete to Smith and Jigba. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. Here's Smith. Escaping the pressure right. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They need a matching touchdown here to keep their hopes alive. Here's second down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First down now, but that clock rolling. Walker with another carry. And he's going to get into the end zone. They respond with a touchdown of their own. And now decision time. Down by 1 here in OT. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all